The Vine School, every single child is involved in the Shakespeare Festival. From the 4-year-olds in grade double R right up to the 13-year-old teenagers in grade 7. And for many of them, including the performers in the play, tonight will be, yesterday evening and then this evening, it was the first time that they actually appeared on stage. And during the past few weeks, 10, 11 weeks, they've learned about Shakespeare's life during his time. They learned Shakespeare's sonnets. They've practiced maypole dancing and sword fighting, and of course they've also practiced performing Shakespeare's play, The Tempest. And to start the evening's proceedings, our maypole dancers. Enjoy the show.
present to you the Tempest. Without further ado, here they are.
All through it, Yarony!
Or run ourselves aground. Be still, be still. Hi, my heart, taking the top sail, tend to the master's whistle. I pray now, keep below. You are a neighbor, keep your cabin, you do not see the storm. Hey, good, be patient. When the sea is dense, silence, trouble us not. Remember whom thou hast aboard, none thy more loved than myself.
I have great comfort from this fellow. Methinks he hath no drowning mark upon him. His complexion is like perfect gallows. Stand fast, good fate to his hanging.
Down with the topmast, yard, lower, lower. Green road to try with main course. Yet again, what do you here?
Oh, Fox, so yet you boiling, blasphemous, incharitable dog.
Work you then.
Anchor, we're less afraid to be drowned than thou art.
Lay her, a hold, a hold.
All lost, to praise, all lost.
We've been cheated of our lives by drunkards.
He will be hanged yet. Thou every drop of water swear against it.
Mercy on us. He's fled, he's fled.
Farewell, my friend Elizabethan!
Farewell, my brother.
We fled, we fled, we fled.
By your art, my dearest father, you have put the wild waters in this room. Allay them. Oh, I've suffered with those that I shall suffer. Tell your piteous heart there is no harm done, for I have done nothing but in care of thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing whence I am.
More to know did never meddle with my thoughts.
'Tis time I should inform thee, father. Pluck my magic garment from me.
You have often begun to tell me what I am, but stopped.
The hour is now come. Obey and be attentive. Canst thou remember a time before we came unto this cell? Thou wast not out 3 years old.
'Tis far off. Had I not 4 or 5 women once that tended me?
Thou hadst, and more. 12 years since, thy father was the Duke of Milan, and thou his only heir.
Oh, heavens! What foul play had we that we came from thence? Or blessed was it we did?
Both, my dear girl. By foul play, as thou sayest, were we heaved hence, but blessedly were we hauled hither.
Oh, my heart bleeds. Please you, father.
The government I cast upon my brother and thy uncle, and to my state grew stranger, being transported and wrapped in secret studies. Thy false uncle, dost thou attend me?
Sir, most heedfully.
I, thus neglecting worldly ends, awakened in my brother an evil nature. He did believe he was indeed the Duke. Dost thou hear me?
Your tale, sir, with your deafness.
My library was dukedom large enough. Of temporal royalties he thinks me now incapable, confederates with the King of Naples.
Oh, the heavens!
The King of Naples, being an enemy to mine, hearkens my brother's suit, whereon one midnight a treacherous army levied, and, fated to the purpose, did Antonio open the gates of Milan, and, in the dead of darkness, hurried me and thy crying self thence.
Wherefore, did they not that hour destroy us?
Dear, they durst not set a mark so bloody on the business. They'd prepared a rotten carcass of a boat. The very rats instinctively had quitted. There they hoist us to cry to the sea, to sigh to the wind's pity. Alack, what trouble was there then to you? Thou wast a cherubim that did preserve me.